What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a fun one for you. Might be really good, could be a little discouraging, we'll see, but it is all for you. I'm going to be giving you all the things that you wish that you knew before moving to Martinez, California. Let's go check it out. All right, what's up, guys? I am Adam Dobrinich. This is living in the San Francisco Bay Area. If this is the first time to the channel, welcome. Second, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, because every single week I'm dropping a new video giving you everything that you need to know about living in or moving to the San Francisco Bay Area. Also, I am a licensed real estate agent, and as much as I love making these videos for you, I would love even more to help you with your real estate needs. So that phone number that's popping up below, I do answer all of my own phone calls, emails, text messages, and I would love to be a resource for you and help you out in any way that I can. All right, so let's jump into the things that you need to know before moving to Martinez, California. Now, I'm really excited to be recording this video for you guys. I've had a bunch of people ask me, hey, what's going on with Martinez? We hear there's a big resurgence going on down there, and they're absolutely right, there is. Now, Martinez used to not always be like this. Martinez, used to not be like a destination within the Bay Area of a place that you would think about moving to. The county jail was here. There were a lot of, kind of tweakers and weird people kind of, running around here, and it just wasn't a place where, it was on the top of your list of places that you would want to move to. But that's changed a lot in the last couple years. We've had a lot of people move from out of state into Martinez. We've had a lot of people move from San Francisco and other parts of the Bay Area, and it has really caused a huge kind of resurgence within Martinez in lots of different ways. And so let's start by talking about downtown Martinez. Now, downtown Martinez is a really cool, very kind of cute downtown. You'll see some B-roll footage of it here as I'm talking, but a lot of brick buildings, older buildings, just very kind of cool vibe, very chill vibe. But the best part about downtown Martinez is it is a great place for live music. It's actually a hidden gem for live music here, especially in the East Bay. A lot of bands are playing here all week long at the different breweries, at the different restaurants. It's just a very cool place. And so that's actually been the other thing that has really come into downtown Martinez, is a lot of local brewers have come here, they've set up shop. And so Martinez has become known for a cool place to check out new breweries, new beers, new variety of beers. And so with that, spending a Saturday afternoon here listening to live music and drinking great beer has definitely created a buzz about Martinez. It has definitely created, making it kind of like a destination place to go. So we absolutely have to have this on the list, the downtown Martinez, as being something that you need to know. The restaurants are good as well, and the people are super cool. Now, the second thing that we need to cover before you move to Martinez is the neighborhoods. Depending upon what part of Martinez you're in, the neighborhoods are going to vary quite a bit. It's going to range from small sort of 3-bed, 1-bath, 1,000 to 1,200 square foot homes, all the way up to homes that are 3, 4, 5 bedrooms and much bigger, 2,500 square feet. Some are going to be in the hills, others are not. So really, depending upon the part of Martinez that you end up being in will really kind of dictate the type of housing that's there. It will also dictate the vibe of the neighborhood. And in my opinion, again, just my opinion, might get some pushback from some people on this, but depending upon what part of Martinez you're in, you'll definitely want to do some due diligence when you're thinking about the different types of neighborhoods that you could possibly live in. What's the vibe that you want for your family? What's the vibe that you want for yourself? And tying in the neighborhoods with the third thing that you need to know before you move to Martinez, California, is the affordability. So no matter what, when you think about the Bay Area, you think about very high housing prices, very high rent prices, and especially in the East Bay, Contra Costa County, where you have towns like Lafayette, Walnut Creek, Orinda, Moraga, Danville, San Ramon. you really think the prices are high. And that's one of the amazing things about Martinez. It is one of the things that have drawn so many people here, is the affordability of the housing prices. Now, there are homes that are certainly over $1 million here, but there are also plenty of homes that you can get for 600, 700,000. And when you think about that compared to the rest of the Bay Area, along with the vibe that you get here, especially with the downtown, the affordability factor is very, very attractive. The next thing on my list, we're going to talk a little bit about the crime and the homelessness. So within the Bay Area, within California, there's always on the news people talking about crime, homelessness. Definitely in San Francisco, crime has been on the rise, homelessness has been on the rise. When you move out of the city and you move into the suburbs out here in the East Bay, and especially into Martinez, you're thinking you're probably going to get a lot less crime and homelessness, and that is absolutely true. But as far as Martinez goes, within some of the neighboring cities like Lafayette, Pleasant Hill, Walnut Creek, you are going to see a little bit more crime and homelessness here in Martinez compared to those towns. Now, it's not going to be quite as bad as what you would get in the neighboring city of Concord, but you will still see some crime and homelessness here in Martinez. Again, definitely try to check out some of the statistics and whatnot. Doesn't really feel that bad to me. I moved to Contra Costa County from San Francisco, so I know exactly what it's like seeing all the crime and homelessness out there. So compared to that and out here, for me, it is like hardly any, but it is something that I do hear people around here calling out as like, hey man, there's a little bit more crime, there's a little bit more homelessness than we're used to. So again, that might be a big deterrent for you. For me, it was not being out here in the East Bay. The next thing we need to talk about, of things that you need to know before moving to Martinez, is the refineries, the oil refineries. Yes, out here in the East Bay in California. A lot of people don't think that would even be something that's out here in Northern California, in the Bay Area, and especially in the East Bay. But there are oil refineries right to the north of Martinez. It's actually part of the town here. I don't know which oil companies are there, but there's big refiners and whatnot that are there. Now, this might be good for some people, bad for others. On the good side, there's definitely a lot of jobs over there at those refineries. For other people, they think a little bit more about the pollution or what that potentially does. Now, hasn't deterred a lot of people from moving here, trying to settle down here. It hasn't affected the resurgence of Martinez, but it's definitely something to call out, that you will see refineries when you go to the direct north of Martinez from here. Now, a big thing when it comes to the Bay Area in general is going to be the traffic. And so when you're going to run into traffic, no matter where you're at in the Bay Area, and an offset to that traffic is trying to think about, okay, well, how can I take the BART train, or what other type of mass transportation am I able to leverage so that I don't have to sit in traffic all day? And that's one thing that you need to know about Martinez, is that the public transportation here is not that good. It is not too close to the BART station, so you do have to literally drive or somehow get to those BART stations in order to take the train somewhere else, if you're trying to take it into Oakland or into San Francisco for your job. And then aside from that, like I said, there's not really like great public transportation, so having access to buses and that kind of thing, it's okay, in that regard. So this kind of makes Martinez more of a commuter type city, where it'll be important for you to have a car, quite frankly. And it does have good access to freeways, but again, once we get onto the freeways, we're going to be running into the Bay Area traffic that we're famous for around here. It's almost as bad as like Los Angeles at this point, where you can run into traffic for a good chunk of the day. It's definitely one of those things, if you're in Martinez, prepare to have a car, or prepare to figure out how to get yourself to a BART train. All right, we're getting into a couple of the final things that you need to know before moving to or living in Martinez, California. And the first thing is that there's a lot of cool outdoor activities here. You're actually right on the water here in Martinez, so they have a very cool marina there. And near the marina are tons and tons of trails. So you see a lot of people walking, hiking, walking their dogs over there. So that's very cool. You're also close to the Briones trails. So again, if hiking, biking, that kind of thing is your thing, then you will definitely get that here in Martinez. The other thing that I love about Martinez is it does have a very cool family-oriented vibe here. Just again, actually in general, it's just really great people, but that family-oriented vibe within town. There's lots of activities that they do here, whether it's a parade, for July 4th and festivals and things along those lines. You're definitely going to get that here in Martinez. It'll keep you busy on the weekends, and you're not that far from the neighboring towns, like I said, Pleasant Hill, Lafayette, Walnut Creek, Concord, that all have their own activities, their own events going on, and again, super easy to get to because these towns are so close together. And so this is just kind of my list of things that you need to know before moving to Martinez. Hopefully you found this helpful. Again, if you want to talk about any of these, feel free to reach out. I am your local real estate agent here in the Bay Area. And as I said, I would love to help you with any of your real estate needs. So please do not hesitate to reach out. With that being said, I hope you have a great day, a great week ahead, a great weekend after that, and we will see you next week on the next video.